Hey Forex traders, welcome to episode 1 of Forex Thursdays, the new Forex show that we're going to be bringing to you pretty much every Thursday. We're going to be helping you answer any Forex questions you have. We're going to be helping you get ready for the Forex markets and literally help you start making money going forward in regards to your Forex trading, and just giving you quality materials on a regular basis so you know exactly what you need to do in order to make money from the Forex markets. So literally, this is a new Forex show that we're going to be bringing out pretty much every Thursday. New episode helping you learn to trade the Forex markets. So if you've got any questions you want us to cover on the show, then literally send an email to questions@vintageeducation.com, and hopefully in the next couple of episodes we'll have your question answered on the show. So let's get into today's agenda. In today's agenda, we're going to be jumping in right at the deep end, something really significant, and this is going to be really essential, especially if you're a new Forex trader, you're a beginner, you're looking for to get into the markets, you're looking to find someone to help you trade and obviously teach you how to trade the Forex markets. Today's agenda, we're going to be covering protecting yourself from Forex scams. There's obviously loads of different scams in any industry, but we're going to get into a very specific Forex scam that's obviously come to our attention quite recently. I'm going to be highlighting that Forex scam in today's video, basically in today's episode. I'm also going to be covering what to do and look for to avoid actually falling into this scam. It's actually really simple. I'm going to show you a couple of things on today's episode that you can literally just look for, which can kind of help you ensure that you don't obviously get scammed out of your money, and obviously more importantly your time. Okay, and we're going to wrap up today's episode talking about what you can actually do next, basically going forward, to ensure that you actually continually make money from the Forex markets. Okay, so let's jump in straight into today's episode today of Forex Thursday, episode 1. So we're talking about protecting yourself from being scammed in the Forex markets. Now, I don't want to alarm you, especially if you're a new Forex trader, you're a new prospect, you're looking to enter in the Forex markets. Okay, I don't want you to think like, oh, the Forex markets is some different kind of market or anything like that. Okay, I want you to be aware that there's scams in every industry, every walk of life. Okay, the reason I'm just pinpointing that is because I don't want you to be scammed. I actually want you to have a really smooth transition from where you are right now to making money on a regular basis from the Forex market. So this is what this show is all about. It's about helping you make money from the Forex markets as easily and as quickly as possible. Okay, so today on today's episode, what we're literally going to be talking about is a particular scam that's actually come to my attention recently, and I think it's really important. The reason I think this is really important is because you hear a lot of people talk about this particular website. Now, this isn't an indictment or anything like that against this particular website we're going to be talking about today, because I'm sure there are trustworthy people using the website to verify themselves, but at the same time, it's really a sad thing when you see people abusing different things basically in order to dupe people out of their money. Okay, so if you're a new Forex trader, or if you're like I said, you're a prospect entering the Forex markets, you might not have heard about this. Okay, but if you've been in Forex for any serious amount of time, you would have heard of a website or a particular service called MyFXBOOK. Okay, now like I said, this isn't an indictment on MyFXBOOK or anything like that. Okay, but just to give you a quick run through, what MyFXBOOK is really popular for is Forex educators, Forex teachers, basically verifying their trade activity basically online, so you can obviously see that this person's obviously making money or not making money, etc. Okay, now this is actually interesting because like I said, I'm sure they are pretty much trustworthy people on MyFXBOOK basically, but at the same time I wanted to highlight something for you today on today's episode that can literally save you a lot of money and a lot of time. Okay, so just to give you some sort of backdrop, basically, for me personally, I've never been on MyFXBOOK basically to verify my own trading account or anything like that. Okay, and I've never done that for the sole reason that I don't feel I have to do that. Okay, in order to show that I'm actually a Forex trader that actually make money and that obviously help students. Okay, there's loads of other different ways basically where you can do that without having to do that. Okay, now it's actually interesting because I was watching something recently and MyFXBOOK came up basically, and it was literally talking about how this particular trader was obviously making a lot of money, and obviously you can go on MyFXBOOK and obviously verify his trade activity. Okay, so I'm watching this thing and I'm reading through the comments, and one of the comment section said, well, this isn't all it seems to be, because what you can actually see, in fact, is if you look at this person XYZ's basically activity, you can see that they're actually in quite a big loss. Okay, so I actually went over to MyFXBOOK, okay, and I looked at this person's activity basically, and what's actually interesting is they're promoting themselves and being promoted as a trader that has had a number of consecutive winning months. Okay, now how does this relate to you? Well, think about this. If you had heard about MyFXBOOK and you're saying, okay, I need to go over to MyFXBOOK and verify that this person who's going to teach me is obviously making money, you might see this person, oh, they've made money for X amount of months consecutively. This seems like a good person to help me trade, okay? And obviously you can get duped. Now, at the same time, the reason I bring this up is because as an educator, not always, but from time to time, someone might email me and say, well, are you on MyFXBOOK? Okay, and I'll say no. Okay, and for some people that might be something that turns them off from me. Okay, and that's something I know, and I obviously have come to grips with, knowing that, well, I'm not on MyFXBOOK, and because it's so popular in that regard, some people won't want to learn from you. Okay, because they'll automatically conclude that if you're not on MyFXBOOK, you're not making money at XYZ, and that's obviously the furthest thing from the truth. Okay, so I started looking into more detail, and once you actually look at the data properly, and you can see, I could actually see that this person, although they had claimed and said, well, they're making money every month, there was a big loophole, okay, that for whatever reason, MyFXBOOK is not necessarily making front, right and center. Okay, now to their credit, they obviously do give you the information to see this, but I guess for a lot of us in today's day and age, we'll just literally see that, oh, okay, he's profitable for XYZ and then just run off, okay? When you have to literally take your time to look at the detail. Now, it's actually interesting because what you actually see is actually really shocking, okay? Within all of the stats, when you literally comb through it, you can actually see that this current trader is actually at a huge loss. Now, the first question I asked myself, okay, obviously as an educator, I'm saying to myself, well, why isn't this front and center? Okay, and it quickly just became apparent to me that, well, because these were huge losing trades, huge losses that hadn't been closed out, they were not being accredited to the activity. Okay, so once I thought about this more, I actually started to realize that that's actually a really crafty and sly way basically that's actually going on, because you could necessarily make money like particularly every month, but have these huge losses basically that are pending basically in your trading account, and it's not going against basically the activity, okay, right front and center, the first thing you see. So that is actually a really dangerous position to be in, because what you actually are doing basically is pretty much close to misrepresentation. You're basically saying, well, I'm making money every month, and to a certain degree I guess you are, but at the same time you're not highlighting the fact that you've got this huge loss that's basically in your account and that's going against you each day as we go by. And that's obviously really interesting. For those of you who are going to enter the Forex market, so you're going to say, okay, you hear about MyFXBOOK and you say, you know, okay, let me run off to MyFXBOOK and see if this person's profitable. Okay, firstly, not everyone's on MyFXBOOK. I've already said myself, I'm not on MyFXBOOK, and obviously I make money from the Forex markets. I help my students make money from the Forex markets, and you can see all over our website, VintagEducation.com, or you can see on even some of the YouTube videos we've created and stuff like that. You can see where people have, we've got testimonials and stuff like that, and video proof showing that we're actually making money and helping our students make money. Okay, so from that standpoint, you need to be extremely careful. Okay, that's because it's an easy scam for you to fall into, because they could literally say, okay, you know what, look, I'm profitable, buy my course, or I'm profitable, join my mentorship program, or I'm profitable, invest money with me so I can trade for you. Okay, and like I said, I felt really pressed upon to make a segment in today's episode about this, because it's a really crafty scam out there. Okay, now, like I said, this isn't in that MyFXBOOK or anything like that. Like I said, I'm sure there are traders on there that are genuine and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, you are running into people doing this kind of thing, knowing exactly what they're doing. Okay, they're literally false representing themselves. It's pretty much as close to fraud as you can get, from the standpoint that especially for those of them who are not actually identifying and saying, you know what, although it might say I'm up XY% every single month for the last year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is, basically, I've actually got a huge loss. I've got a huge accumulation of trades right now that are actually in losing positions. Okay, and if I was actually to close these trades out right now, then basically all of these stats will just show me completely negative. Okay, and that's a different perspective to obviously be in. Okay, if you obviously come to a person's trading activity on MyFXBOOK and you see that it says, okay, loss, losing, okay, consistently, whatever, then you're not going to obviously follow through with that kind of person. You're obviously going to realize, you know what, that's the not person I don't want to follow. Okay, so I hope you're really getting this in today's episode. Okay, now I want to actually cover a couple of things, because that's the bulk of the scam, so to speak. Okay, it doesn't actually show your actual 100% results front, right and center. Okay, now like I said, if you obviously dig deeper, you go down to the person's page and look around, you'll see these kind of things. But like I said, in today's day and age, we're quick, we don't really want to read a lot and all of that kind of stuff, so we're not necessarily going to take the time to see that. All we're going to be looking for is the person profitable. If the first thing you see is, well, this person's made X amount % basically on their account, well, in your mind and in most people's mind, you're going to say, okay, let me follow this person. Okay, it's just that simple. Okay, it's for those of you who are actually going to take more time to see this. You're the kind of people that obviously see and actually learn that this is actually a really big scam in the industry. Now on top of that, think about the beginners. Maybe you're a beginner, maybe you're just learning about Forex. You might not know how to read the data or analyze the data and actually see it for what it is. Okay, that's one of the main reasons we're making these episodes now, because we want to make sure you're fully educated and you know exactly what to do in order to trade the Forex markets and actually make money. Okay, so like I said, that's the brunt of the actual scam. Okay, but there's a couple of other things I want to mention, okay, and about this whole situation from the research I did. Okay, so it's actually interesting when you look at it, because going into more detail about the ins and outs of MyFXBOOK, okay, some of the things I found is that you can actually filter your results on MyFXBOOK by date. Okay, so you can, let's say for example, we have a trader, okay, that's been trading from the beginning of the year. Okay, and in the first 6 months, they're just literally stinking up the joint. They're not really trading that well. Okay, and then we enter July. Okay, so 7th month in the year, and all of a sudden they turn things around to a certain degree. They have a good month. Okay, so they've had 6 bad months, then they have July, a good month. Okay, you can literally change your date to actually apparently show just July. So you could actually deceive people to think, well, you're actually trading good. Okay, when in fact you've had 6 prior losing months, and now this is only the first month you've actually made money. Okay, and obviously I'm sure you can appreciate how that is literally skewing stats, and you would never know basically if that person's actually trading profitably over a huge distance of time. That's one thing. Okay, another thing we actually researched and found, which is even more damning, is that you can actually filter the trades that go into MyFXBOOK by comment. Okay, so just to break this down into simple layman's terms, okay, let's say you take a trade and then you comment on this trade, losing trade. Okay, and you comment on every losing trade you have as losing trade. Okay, and then every winning trade you have, you add a comment to it which says winning trade. Okay, only your winning trade is actually going to be imported into MyFXBOOK. So what does that do? Well, that literally only shows people that are coming to MyFXBOOK to see it that this person's trading successfully. Can you see how you can literally manipulate the data? You can say, well, you know what, let me only have X amount of losing trades shown and X amount of winning trades shown. Okay, which is actually really interesting. Okay, that's another way you can obviously scam people. Okay, so one of the things we actually found is that in some cases you can apparently upload your statement, your trading statement manually. Now, I don't really need to get into loads of detail about that, but just to cover it for this episode's sake and for your sake as well, you can literally, if you're uploading it manually, that process from where you obviously download it, then upload it, gives you the opportunity to actually manipulate the data. Okay, so you can manipulate the data to show whatever you want it to show, and then obviously just upload it into the feed, which I think is obviously another thing that's actually dangerous. Now, the last thing I want to cover in regards to all of these things that you can actually do, and I've actually seen this previously, number 4, is that let's say you're just doing some trading activity and whatever, you're trading okay, maybe you're even up a little bit, you can literally just add in some new money basically, and that will apparently go towards your actually account increase. Now, again, I'm not saying that MyFXBOOK doesn't indicate this, but think about it from most people's standpoint. You hear about the Forex markets, you hear about this potential lucrative opportunity, and what do? Okay, are you going to literally, most people aren't going to read around, and I'm talking from personal experience. Okay, when I first started Forex trading, I wasn't reading every little bit here and there because I didn't know to. It was just literally, okay, where can I make money? Okay, what's the easiest way to make money? Okay, so you can literally add money to your trading account and it will look like the account has actually grown. Well, it has actually grown, but it's not through trading activity, it's just through you adding money to your trading account. And I've actually seen a really popular company in the industry, in the Forex industry, actually do this, okay, and not actually say that, well, they actually added money. Okay, so that's another thing. So we've literally covered the scam. We've covered a couple different ways people are actually manipulating their data on MyFXBOOK. And again, this isn't an indictment for MyFXBOOK. This is an indictment of the Forex scammers in the industry that make us all educators look bad, and obviously are manipulating something that was obviously created you'd hope for a good purpose. Okay, so the question you're asking is, what can you do and what should you look for to avoid this from actually happening to you and actually scamming you? Okay, well, there's a couple of things I actually jotted down here that I want to go through. Let me just take a drink of water, and then obviously we'll get into what exactly you should be doing. Okay, so the first thing I want to cover that you should be looking for is videos. Okay, that when I talk about videos, I'm talking about videos detailing Forex traders that are teaching videos of their trades. Now, this is one of the things we do at VintagEducation.com, and I like to do as well, is I like to record videos. Okay, now obviously there's loads of different things you can do. You can obviously take photos of accounts of trades, all of that kind of stuff. And in all honesty, photos are obviously, as you probably know, excuse me, easy to manipulate and easy to doctor. Okay, so one of the things I like to do here at Vintage Education is literally, let's say I enter a trade, I like to just hit the record button on my screen recording software, basically, and literally just run you through my trade. Okay, so you should probably see a lot of videos like that on the YouTube channel, and obviously on other places, let's say the website, where we're literally, well, I've entered a trade and then I'm literally recording and saying, okay, hey Forex traders XYZ, I just wanted to record this video to show you this trade I'm actually in right now. Okay, now for anyone that's actually seriously trading, you can see in the trade, you can see my entry line and my stop loss and my take profit, and you can see this particular codes that your Forex broker will obviously give you for that particular trade. Okay, so I do that for a number of reasons. Okay, but I do that for review purposes for my own personal trading, so I can literally watch my videos back and see what I'm doing. But at the same time, I do it for you, okay? For people like you that are wanting to come in and learn to trade the Forex market, you're looking for someone that's obviously an honest, serious Forex trader who's obviously teaching people how to do it, and you actually get to see that I'm actually doing this. Okay, so you literally get to see the trade I'm in. You literally get to see what I'm thinking, what I'm doing basically, and obviously ultimately you see like a during while the trade's open, then you typically see after. Okay, and a lot of time you can see all of the information is gone in the after video because the trade is now closed. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. You can look for videos from these Forex teachers of actual trades they're taking, and you ask these teachers, okay, send me some videos of the trades you're in. Okay, because video is obviously a lot harder to manipulate than obviously photos are. Okay, it will take a lot more work to manipulate video and all of that kind of stuff. So literally videos are a good way for you to see if someone's actually trading the Forex markets or not. Now, I want to just say this as well. All of the things I'm going to mention aren't going to be 100% scam free proof. Okay, there are going to be ways around all of these things, but you want to get a combination of all of these different things in order to be extremely comfortable. So that's videos of actual trades while they're actually live. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing I actually jotted down here is literally you want to see videos of these teachers' day-to-day lifestyle. Okay, a lot of people want to so to speak sell the dream of Forex, where you can trade from home and all of these kind of things, but how many of them are actually giving you insights into their day-to-day lifestyle? Okay, that's another thing that we've actually started doing recently, myself personally. Okay, now I'm not the kind of person that literally wants to be behind camera saying, okay, this is what I'm doing XYZ, because that's not just naturally just not my character. But at the same time, I've started to understand more and more that there's a lot of skepticism in the Forex industry. A lot of people literally don't believe that there's Forex traders out there making money. Okay, so it's got to the point where I actually feel obligated, okay, to actually give some insights into just my personal lifestyle. Okay, the benefits I get from Forex trading, like spending time with my wife and my daughter and all of those kind of things, being able to literally work from home. In some videos you might see on my channel, I'm actually just lying in bed looking at charts, taking trades and actually making money. Okay, it's a different kind of lifestyle. There's no uniform or anything like that. I don't have to dress up in a suit or anything like that. I could literally wear shorts. Okay, I could wear a robe. It doesn't really matter. Okay, you are your own boss. You get to decide exactly how you do it. Okay, so that's another thing. Look for videos of their lifestyle. Okay, ask them. Okay, why can't I see videos of just you on a day-to-day basis? Why are you always dressed up in a suit? Is that how you trade at home? Okay, the likelihood isn't that you do that. Okay, if that's the case, then what are they doing? Are they just at the office 9 to 5, literally like you might be right now? And that's obviously this position you want to get out of. You don't want to be in that position where you're going into an office every day. Okay, I make it quite clear, when you trade the Forex markets the right way, you can do this anywhere in the world. All you need is internet. Okay, so like I said, we record videos. I record a lot of videos now just of day-to-day life. I'll be out on about and just literally giving you insights into my day-to-day lifestyle. Because of Forex, I'm actually able to do that. And but at the same time, I like to release videos of my trades at the same time, so you understand that I'm actually taking trades myself and actually making money. And at the same time as well, I like to show testimonials, show proof for my students that I'm actually helping them make money. Okay, that's even greater than me showing my trades and my lifestyle, with people that are obviously learning from me and obviously benefiting from it from that standpoint. Now, even from my standpoint as well, when my students make money, it's even better than when I make money. Okay, because I know the impact it actually has when you're actually successful at Forex from my own life, and I want to make sure other Forex traders have that same experience as well in their lives. Okay, so videos of lifestyle. Okay, if they're always in some sort of office environment 24/7, okay, what they might actually be making money. I'm not saying they're not, but do they actually have the time to actually enjoy life? Because that's what it's really about. That's what we're entering the Forex markets for, to make money obviously, but to have time and freedom and flexibility to do the things we enjoy. Okay, another thing which I've kind of covered anyway within just talking about these couple of kind of things is testimonials. You want to read and see about other people, okay, that have obviously been making money and obviously learning from the educator. Okay, so like I've already talked about for myself, okay, I like to promote my students' testimonials a lot of the time, because I know what I'm teaching and what I'm doing helps people. It's changed my life. I'm able to help other people change their lives, and I want to help you change your life. So that's why I'm going to show you other people that might be in similar positions to you that have obviously transformed their lives financially. Okay, because I know what I'm doing is helpful, so I want to help you as well. Okay, so literally, we've gone through a scam. I've literally shown you what to do to avoid this situation. Let's just wrap up today's episode 1 of Forex Thursdays, by going through what you can do going forward to keep yourself educated. Now, we've obviously got loads of content on the channel. We've got loads of content on our website, but at the same time, if you're really serious about trading the Forex markets, a great first step with me and with Vintage Education is literally to go to the link, as you can see on screen, to MyFXBOOK and actually get a free Forex course. We're actually going to express ship out to you today, free of charge. Now, we actually sell this Forex course. It's literally a $97 Forex course, but we've covered that cost for you. We've paid $97, taken a hit basically, in order to get this Forex course into your hands. All we ask is you you invest a couple of dollars to literally get it out to you wherever you are in the world. You could be in Africa, in America, in Australia, in New Zealand, in Thailand, in Bangkok, in wherever. Okay, in New Zealand, if I can't remember if I mentioned that already. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, we'll literally get this out to you one way or another. Okay, so literally we ask for a couple of dollars for you to cover just some of the cost to get it to you, and it's just as simple as that. So if you obviously like today's episode, if you like what we've talked about, if you want to get some more solid education about the Forex markets, then literally head on over to myforexdvd.com, get your free Forex course express shipped to you today, and I hope that we can continue to help you grow as a Forex trader. Thanks and take care, and look out for a new episode in the future, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks and take care.